Hey, brothers and sisters in the Lord, Keith Hafner here. I hope you're having a blessed day. I was reading the New Testament the other day, and I was, reading the Gospels and just thinking about the apostles. And sometimes I read about the things that the apostles do, and I think, oh my, if you were right there with the Lord, how could you say the things that they sometimes say and do the things that they do? Jesus will have just bailed them out of something, walked across the water, calmed the storm, and 2 minutes later they're right back into doubt and unbelief. And I think, oh my goodness, how could you guys do that? But of course the truth of this is that the apostles are us, and they represent what happens when the flesh takes over. And we are subject to those same things. And the truth is, though, that the apostles had more of an excuse than we do. You might think the other way. You might think because they were right there in the presence of Jesus, that, of course, they should be the ones to get it. And it's harder for us because Jesus is not here in the flesh with us. But it's really the other way, that we have more of an opportunity to live by faith, and I'll tell you why. The apostles at that point were not born again men. They were fleshly men with dead spirits, because even though Jesus was with them, he had still not been to the cross and had not descended to hell and had not paid the price for sins. So these were spiritually dead men, and they were not able to understand spiritual truths the way that you and I are. You and I, born again, we've got living spirits. We're able to understand spiritual things in a way that the apostles only dreamed of. And so, if you're like me, you're going to read the Gospels and look at the apostles and see the things that they said and the things that they did. There's a lot of instruction in there, because they trip over the same kinds of things that we trip over, but they had a little bit more of an excuse. So continue in your quest to learn these things so that you can live and walk by faith.